Everybody, um, what you see behind me is my trifold door opened up photographic portal model, and it's opened up so you can see what would appear to be a photographic hologram that would appear inside. Um, there's three qualities that I believe would make up any type of portal: photographic, televisual, or possibly hypothetically a cosmic portal. But I'm sticking to the photographic portal model explanation for now. In a low-tech blending in sort of way, I can create a photographic portal with a cloaking outside, a holodeck background interior, scenery inside, and a photographic hologram represented by the geometric dog toy that would appear to float on the inside. It's placed in a what I call a photo cue, that color-coded frame that helps me take the correct images at the right angles and right places to be morphed by a friend that I have in Los Angeles, filmmaker who wishes to remain anonymous, but who wants to see this happen. And he has morphed my pictures one time. If you look at it, it's all morphed, stretched out. But if you look at it another way, I'm sorry, it's not up against any supporting surface. If you looked at it slanted, it's it's an anamorphic process. If you look at it one way, it's all stretched out. What he does, he takes the strenuous parts out of the picture and stretches the image to where the cube frame matches a square image. And in that process, it stretches out the image. But if you tilt it at a 45-degree angle in this case, then the image becomes straight again, and it fills out the surfaces, the edge on and the corner angle views of the photographic portal model, inside and out. And I guess this might be a clear explanation as I can get. Um, the steps to create a photographic portal model. I'm using another picture in this instance to show how the morphing relates to the surfaces of the photographic portal model. And you can phrase this and read this if you want to, but this just tells how the photographic, at the very end, the last piece of the puzzle is how a photographic hologram will appear inside of my model. Something never before ever done, I don't think. And it's similar to how one of these parabolic hologram dishes work, with the frog toy appearing inside. It uses a very simple geometric rays of light. But mine deals with photographic images. It doesn't it's not quite the same physical explanation as this, but it relies on a very simple geometry just the same. And my friend in Los Angeles, a filmmaker, he's already morphed 54 pictures of these, and he's willing to do them again. Excuse me. He's willing to do them again because He's waiting for the time when I have all the money to afford all the posters inside and out for this model. And I don't think I can switch this around. I guess I'll have to turn it around and see what happens. But this is the basic explanation of the inverse relationship between an outside low-tech photographic invisibility and an interior low-tech holodeck interior. And I used the photographs of the downtown riverfront of Owensboro to show the inverse relationship. I've known all this since back in around 1992. It was only fairly recently that I tried my hand at discovering the corner angle views and how you can switch from an exterior invisible photographic invisibility blending in to an interior photographic holodeck using the same approach as I did with this. And this is an 18 viewing angle photographic holodeck, cloaked holodeck photographic portal. And this is the added on 8 viewing angles, 8 corner angle views that finishes up the maximally filled photographic portal inside interior holodeck. And with that interior holodeck comes the photographic hologram. There's 3 qualities, as I said, that fulfills at least a photographic portal model. Outside photographic low-tech cloaking, interior backdrop photographic holodeck, and the interior photographic hologram. Those are the requirements, I believe, that also translates into a televisual high-tech form of a televisual portal, but uses telepresence to produce the televisual hologram of a person or objects inside the holodeck, the backdrop scenery holodeck. This is an 18 viewing angle cloaked holodeck photographic portal of the riverfront again. And this is the outside. This is a person inside. While this shows the photographic hologram, a photographic hologram of a person at a beach, or a photographic hologram of a person visiting a loved one at a gravesite for some reason. And this is a pair of televisual portals, but I won't go into that too much. But a televisual portal is just a step up from a photographic portal. It relies on the same 3 qualities: cloaking, interior backdrop holodeck, and interior foreground holograms to render a virtual reality of any sort inside of a cloaked boundary, the shell of the photographic portal or the shell of a televisual portal. And the interesting aspect of putting together all this is that this is for the edge-on views. With the faces, you don't do anything. You don't cut them up or do anything. This is an example of the edge-on views, alpha-numbered grids. They're straight, they're square, they're applied like this. You use a alpha numbering system that I use to place them on there like a puzzle. Because all the squares are the same, you need a way to differentiate them. While the angle viewed slanted grids, they take up less of a width than these square grids. So it's almost like a synchronicity that the corner angle views allows a better view of the edge-on views that these could have concealed more so if they were thicker width to the edge-on views. This is one of my previous attempts at a photographic portal, and these are the edge-on views. The corner angle views would be applied like this model here. The Photographic Portal model that you see behind me only has the square grids, but this model has these X units that would be made just entirely of photographs themselves, posters themselves, placed inside the metal grids that would have the edge-on views glued to them, and the faces of the model would just be placed behind and lit up by the lights that I have inside, the rope lights that I have inside and outside. And I'm going to attempt to close this so you can see what the Photographic Portal model would appear. And I don't want to just make one photographic portal. It's my hope that this model will be used to persuade somebody somewhere to help me fund a full lifestyle or full-sized pair of dual photographic portals, pseudo corresponding dual photographic portals, where the imagery in the holodeck on this image is the environment of the location of another photographic portal at another location. That would fulfill the potential of a complete photographic portal. If I'm focusing this right, you see the past is represented by what I have in my background in this room as the old river park of Smothers Park. The present would just appear invisible, and the future would have to be some sort of illustration, if I'm focusing this right. Would be some sort of illustration, because you can't take a picture of the future just yet. But the full capacity of a photographic portal would be its pseudo dual corresponding, present dual corresponding photographic portals, where you have one portal having the interior environment of the other's outside environment, since invisibility and holodecks are inversely related. And likewise, you'd have the interior holodeck of this portal pseudo corresponding to the outside environment of this portal, and placed at different locations around the town. If I'm photographing this right, see, this doesn't have a reverse image on this, reverse visual, but this is, I hope I've given a clear explanation as I could with this model, and I'm going to attempt to close it now. I've also made this mobile so I could go out and show people what this model can do on its own without photographs added, to just show its interesting, unique construction. See, this is the holodeck inside without the posters added, and this is the closed photographic portal. It's not closed all the way, but and it's also standing on a tube, a pipe, so you can have better access and view all the images around the box more easily. And it's also mobile. Like I said, I put it on coaster wheels, and I put a stick to it to pull it around, so I can show this to people and hopefully garner some sort of support for my project. And like I said before, the background imagery of the old Smothers Park is what I hope to have this partially blend into, and it would blend into my whole this whole room back here, but I hope to build a partition or have a partition so I can cover up the trash that's on the other side of my room. And lastly, I'd like to show off my shirt I had created. One side shows a photographic portal, and the other side shows a televisual portal. I can stretch that out. But this is my one dream that I'd like to have done, is create a life-size dual corresponding pair of photographic portals. And so I hope I gave as clear an explanation as I could with this. And thank you for watching. Bye.